Hey guys, it's Misty, Melissa, and Andy, your Quetzali Light Parade Committee, and we've got a lot of information to share. We just want to make sure that everybody has all the information they need to have a successful parade. So, to get started, so that you know, the parade is on Saturday, December 3rd in downtown Chandler. All dancers must arrive in full costume. They must be ready to go by 6:10 p.m. So that means that you need to park and physically walk your dancer over to the float by 6:10 p.m. When I say full costume, I mean complete wardrobe, just as you would be going out for a performance. You'll sign them in, and parents, you will leave and go find your spot to sit for the parade. Please make sure you have your dancer use the restroom before you come to the float. There will be porta potties out and about, but it's just much easier if they're already have that part taken care of and then they report to the float. We will be taking a group photo at 6:20 p.m. So again, all dancers have to arrive by 6:10. If they're not there by 6:20, they will not be in the group photo. Now take a
Well,
look.
if you're wondering what to wear, by now you probably saw Misty's email letting you know which class had which costume. We will attach a copy of that page on here, and each dancer does have their designated costume, so make sure you pay attention to which costume they are assigned to. Another thing you need to do is come with your child's costume lights already attached to the costume. Big tip of advice: start ahead of time. It takes a lot longer than you think, and you don't want to be stuck last minute putting on lights for your whole morning just so you can be to the parade in time. The minimum cool lights and strand requirements are 4 for the teens, 3 for the juniors, and 2 for the littles. Since they will be sitting on the float, just make sure the front part of their costume is covered. Don't really worry about the back. How to attach the lights. What you're gonna do is you're gonna start with your strand, use a safety pin, and go all the way through, especially where the two pieces of material meet. If you need to wear something under your costume to stay warm, it must be the same color as your costume. Now, shoes. Females, you may wear athletic black shoes. Boys, you must wear your dance shoes and boots. The reason for this is because when the girls wear their black shoes, they will be covered by their skirts. However, for the boys, their shoes are not covered by their pants, so the boys do need to wear their dance shoes. So once again, teens and juniors, make sure your lights are all over. Little ones, make sure your lights are up front just so that they're visible from you sitting on the float. And another thing, make sure you put your battery pack in a sock. By putting it in a sock, you prevent it from slipping off of your skirt. What you're gonna do is put the battery pack in the sock as Misty did, and then you're gonna pin it to the top of your skirt right where your waist is. By doing that, you're holding it, and it allows for your lights to be fully contained, and that way you don't lose any of your battery packs as you are walking. Just in case the question comes up, girls do not need any lights in their hair or headpieces. Boys, you do need to light up your hats. For the charro hats, I found that it is best to use white pipe cleaners and fold them down the same way the adornment on the hats is, and it helps them stay on and they stay nice and tight. I suggest extra security of the battery pack because it is inside the hat. Make sure it stays somewhere where it will not bother them while they're walking and it won't fall out.
Okay, so Quetzali parents, once you drop your children off, we ask that you go and find a place to sit along the parade route. The parade actually goes down Arizona Avenue, and we ask that all the families for Quetzali try to gather in the same area. It just makes it a lot easier for our group when we are actually going down Arizona Avenue to have an idea of where to look, so you wave at mom and dad. So Modern Margarita, which was formerly Coach and Willie's, that corner, we ask that parents try to set up along that area. If your child is on the float, we will have seating assignments on the float and let you know when you drop them off which side you should be sitting on the street, so that way you can make sure and see your child. When the parade is over, so it takes approximately 40 minutes for a float to get through the entire parade route, which means as entry number 9, we will be done by about 7:45. The parade will not be done, but our float will be done, which means you'll need to come and pick your child up. We will be gathering in the Chandler Police Department parking lot, and we ask that you plan to be over there about 7:45 to pick them up. We will also be posting live updates or real-time updates on Facebook if there's any thing that holds us up or we have to be moved to a different location. So make sure you're keeping watch on Facebook. When you come to pick your child up, we will have a snack and a bottle of water for them. Miss Vanessa will likely address the group. And then we're going to ask for parents' help to disassemble the float because we've got to tear it down right away before we can drive away.
A few more things to keep in mind is to talk about the parade amongst yourselves in class. It'll help everybody kind of be on the same page and know what's going on. That way, any questions that are left unanswered can be taken care of at that point. It's a good idea to carry backup batteries, backup pins, or even extra socks just so you're prepared. Make sure you check and test your lights before putting them on your costume so you don't end up with a dead battery pack after you've done the work. If you have any questions, contact Misty and we will add the telephone number to the video. Now, if you would like to help assemble the float, and help is needed, meet at the float by 4:15. And that way you can help everybody put the float together. Now, snacks and bottled water will be provided for the dancers. So we will have snacks for them. Make sure they use the restroom ahead of time because we will be giving them a little water. So hopefully their bladders will be empty. And now each class will have a class representative walking with them in the parade. So I think we've already taken care of who are the parents that are walking and who are the parents that will be sitting in the parent area. So I think that's pretty much it. Do you have anything to add?
No, it's a lot of fun, and if you do have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to reach out to Andy, Melissa, or myself, Misty, because especially for those of you new families who've never done this before, it can be a little bit intimidating with the lights, but just like Melissa said, allow yourself plenty of a time to get these attached onto the costume. Don't worry, there's not a huge right or wrong way to do this. So if you're stressed out thinking you're not doing this right, you can always reach out to one of us and we'd be more than happy to let you know what's going on.
If you still haven't purchased your lights and are looking to buy some last minute lights, Walmart has the cool lights available, and so does Amazon. They'll get to your home in about 24 hours. So I think that's about it.
One more thing. When you are coming to drop your dancer off, if you take a look at the map, there's designated parking spots. Several of the streets are going to close before the parade even starts, so allow yourself extra time to get to downtown Chandler. The parking structures, most of them down in that area, will be closed if you don't get there early enough, and so make sure that you allow plenty of time. We don't want you running late because the parade will start even if you're not there. Thanks so much, everyone. Let's have a great light parade.